Hi, everybody. Trying to figure out this new Facebook Live setup. And yeah, I think I can see where the comments come in. Welcome to our balance class live. So we're going to be doing a pretty low impact workout today. I'll start with a little warm up. So with all of our balance classes, we're going to need a chair. And then today I've got a couple set of weights. You can use whatever you have at home. If it's canned goods, if it's jugs of water, whatever you want. So I'm going to pull my chair out and just start getting warmed up while we start waiting for people to join. I'm going to start with some ankle rolls. We're going to warm up the legs, ankles, do a full body warm up today for our balance class, and then we'll kind of go into a free flow, just going through some of my favorite balance exercises, some stuff to work at home. So we're just rolling the ankle out all directions. I don't even know what week this is of quarantine that I think this is maybe our 6th balance class. We do this class every Monday at 1. We're just rolling out the ankles. All right, I'm going to switch back to that first leg. Just keep rolling it out. As you can see, I've got my rug pulled up over in the corner there. So for the balance class, you can do bare feet, you can do shoes. I would not recommend socks on hardwood like I have. So I'd either have bare feet or shoes. And make sure that your rugs are non-slip, or if you're using a yoga mat, that's fine. But I did not want to do this balance class on top of my rug because it doesn't have a rubber matting on the bottom. So anytime you've got those kind of rugs and a hardwood floor situation at your house, you got to watch that for trips and falls. All right, now I'm going to turn to the side, and we're going to pull the toes up, and we're just going to tap the toes like we tapped along to some music. This is going to work the front of the shins. We want to get the front of the shins fired up. This is going to help pick up your toes while you walk. Again, working on no falls. Just tapping it out. Hi everybody that's joining. We're just getting a nice warm up for our lower body before we go into our balance moves today. So far we've done ankle rolls. Now we're tapping the toes, warming up the shins. Okay, and then I'm just going to point the toes and bring the heels up, still sitting down, just starting to get those calves warmed up. So now you're just bouncing up and down on your toes while seated. I always like this class. It's a good Monday class, you know. It gets you in that exercise mood. You're like, I can do this, you know. It's not too difficult. You can kind of work at your own pace, but we're still working. We're still doing stuff. You got to ease into a Monday, you know, first day of the week. All right, I'm going to go back to another set of ankle rolls. With this, I want to try to get my knee up as high as you can to get a little stretch in the hip, and then roll it out all directions. We're going to be doing a lot of balance holds today, so I want those ankles warmed up. Then you go up and down, pedal it out, side to side. All right, switching feet. Pull the other leg up, roll the foot out. With this, I always try to make sure to bring the knee up straight into me, because if you can see, if I tend to pull my leg to one side or the other, try to have it nice up and down. So it's not like my knee's coming out to one side. All right, rolling out the ankle. Let's go back to toe taps. So everybody who's here, how are we doing with our online workouts? Do you guys do any other classes other than this one? Because I do Monday, Tuesdays at 1, and then Jake and Dustin also do classes Monday through Friday at 1. You know, it's not quite the same as having us in person, but I mean, we're just glad we can still connect with you on Facebook Live. All right, now pointing the toes, working the calves. Up and down on the toes, still sitting. Great. All right, let's go into our normal warm up. So we're going to go side step. So it's a step, tap the feet together, step, tap the feet together. And we're going to add in a row with the arms with this. So with every step, it's a big reach out, pull the feet in, pull it back. Step, tap, step, tap. Reach and pull. So we're firing up the arms and the side of the legs with this one. Good. If you're just joining us, we're still warming up. Jump on in. All we need is a chair and some weights today. Whatever you've got's fine. If it's canned goods, if you got a set of dumbbells, whatever works. All right, almost done with this one. We're going to go into a march next. So now we're going to get those knees up nice and high. And you're going to give me an arm curl across the body with every step. So every time you're pulling that knee up, arms curling across the body. Flex the bicep. Let's check in on our comments. I do some of the others, but not all of them. Millie. Oh, and it has been 6 weeks. All right. Just curious, what other class do you like? I know we've got that flexibility class on Friday. That one's great. Dustin does some higher intensity ones, like he's been doing some kettlebell. I've got my body bar class tomorrow. Keep marching, we're almost there. All right, rest just a second. We're gonna do one more set of side steps. Step, and then back together. Adding in the row with the arms. You can go as fast or as slow as you need with this warm-up. So if you need to take your time, really get a big step, pull it back together, do the arms, that's fine as well. Or if you really want to pick up the pace, I don't even know if I'm coordinated enough to do it really fast with the arms going. All right, let's rest on the side steps. We're going back into our march with a curl. Let's go opposite arm, opposite leg. Pull the knee up, curl across. And if you wanted to even add a little bit more to this warm up, you could be doing this with hand weights as well. Keep marching. Good. While we're marching, I want you to keep in mind that your core is tight, shoulders are back. With any of our balance movements, you want to feel like your upper body's nice and solid and locked. Just the legs are doing the work. And rest. Good job. All right. We're going to do kind of a free flow balance class today. So we're going to start with some calf raises. Coming over to our chair. Just to have something to hold on to, we're going to go up on the toes, back down. Just pulsing it out. Get up as high as you can on those toes, slow on the way down. We're gonna do about 10 of these. Really getting those calves working. All right, once you get about 10, we're gonna go to single leg. So I want you to try to do just one leg is doing the work. The other leg we're pulling up on that toe and back down. I just want 5 per leg. You can feel the difference here. And switch, opposite side, same thing. Up on the toes and back down. That one leg's doing all the work. 5 of them. All right, walk it out a little bit, just a little march. We're just giving those calves a little rest. We're gonna do it again. All right, when you're ready, both legs up on the toes and back down. Try not to sway with it too much. Again, nothing should be really moving other than those calves. I don't want to see you swaying, like trying to do some of this craziness. We're pretty much a statue, and just those ankles are working. Great. Woo, feeling the burn here. Keep it going. A few more. All right, whichever one you want to start with. I'm going to start with my left leg this time. And we're going to go 5 per leg. Pull the other leg up. 5 calf raises on this single leg. And switch after 5. All right, great. Walk it out, walk it out. Let's check the comments. Yeah, it's always more motivational if you feel like you can work out together. Absolutely. You need a little extra community sometimes to get that motivation. All right, we're just walking it out, giving those calves a rest. Let's go into sit to stands next. So we're going to come to our chair, the front of our chair. We're going to be sitting down and standing up. It sounds easy, but after a few of these, you're going to feel the work. Then turn to the side so you can see. Whenever you do stand up, make sure the hips are all the way forward. So you're not giving me a half stand. Stand up nice and tall, and then all the way back down to your chair. Great. If you hear some scratching over there, that's my dogs in the kennel. They have to be put up during class because they would just be everywhere. I think it might have been Suki that made an appearance on one of the classes. She was one of my props. She's probably the only one that's calm enough to join class. All right, go ahead and rest those legs for just a second. I want to try a single leg sit to stand with you guys today as well. So if you need to grab a second chair to hold on to, you can do that. But just to show you, it's going to be the same as a regular sit to stand. Turn my chair here. But you're going to try to put most of your pressure on one leg. So you can either have this leg, the heel kicked out, so that's just touching the ground, and try to scoot back so you can see my feet. So this leg, you can still have it touching the ground, but you're really trying to work on one single leg. It can either be the toe or the heel, wherever you're feeling the most comfortable. And like I said, if you need another chair to kind of make sure that you're going to be holding on to something while you stand up, that's great too. So let's go ahead and try it. We're going to try 5 on each leg. So trying to put all the pressure on one leg, And stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Sitting down, switching legs. Now I'm putting all the pressure on my right leg. Same thing. 5 of them. Five. All right, sit and rest when you get those done. And we'll go to regular sit to stands. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and stand up. Working both legs on this one. Standing up nice and tall at the top. And coming all the way back down to your chair. If you need to lean forward to get out of your chair, that's fine. Just make sure you're really pressing up through those legs. I would recommend doing these in a pretty solid chair. Doing these trying to get up and down off the couch would be pretty difficult. There's a reason why I use this dining room chair for our class. You want a nice solid base to work off of. Few more of these. Really pressing through those legs to stand. Great. Let's go 2 more. All right, sit and rest. I'm gonna check in with you guys. All right, I'm glad you're here with me. All right, we're going into those single leg sit to stands. I think I'm gonna put just my toe for a little balance this time. I had my heel out last time. I'm gonna see the difference, see what's easier. All right, so when you're ready, trying to press off of one leg to stand, going for 5. Right now I'm using my right leg. All right, switching. 5 on the left. Five and rest. Great. We made it. Let's go ahead and bring those legs into a high knee. Pulling them up while we're sitting. Keeping the core tight. We're just keeping it moving today. All right, if you want to bring it up to a stand, keep it going. High knees. We're really working the hip flexors and core with this one. Just keep it going. If you want to pick up the pace, feel free. I'd always stay close to our chair though, just so if we ever need a hand to come out for that balance, we've got it. All right, talking about our chair, let's come to the back of our chair because we're gonna go into a balance hold with this high knee now. So I want you to pull one knee up, holding it, and I want 5 kicks on this side. Kicking out, back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching legs. Pull that into a high knee, 5 kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, walk it out. I'm gonna turn my fan on here. I always get very warm in the middle of this class. All right, back to high knees, pulling them up. Just marching it out. Getting those legs up as high as you can. You want to get really crazy, you can give me a kick in with these too. Just make sure your knees staying high the whole time. Great. Ooh, thighs should be feeling it. Keep marching. All right, rest for just a second. We're gonna do those 5 kicks per leg. So pull one leg up, kicking for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Ooh, that gets my quad burning. All right, other side, kicking it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And walk it out. Great job. Woo, woo, woo. I'm gonna sit for just a second, rest those legs. Next, we're gonna be using our weights. So grab your dumbbells, canned goods, whatever you've got at home. And if anybody's taken this class before, I hope you know my favorite balance move is a deadlift. So we're gonna be doing deadlifts today with dumbbells. So you're just gonna keep these weights nice and close to your leg as you bend over so your back's nice and flat. And then stand up nice and tall, pressing through the legs to stand. So bend, press. We're keeping the back flat, feeling a good stretch in the back of the legs on the way down, pressing through the heel to stand. Good, keep it going. This one's working everything from the back of the shoulders, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, working it all. Let's go 2 more. Bend, press. Last one. All right, so our 5 set this time is gonna be a bent over row. So we're gonna get down into that deadlift position, and then you're just pulling your elbows up from the front. There we go, 5 of these. And rest. All right, we got another set of deadlifts. Whenever you're ready, grabbing your weights, bend, press. When I say press, I want you pressing up through the legs to really activate those hamstrings, those glutes. We want to keep the core tight to protect that lower back. Good. Let's go another 3, 2, last one. All right, 5 rows. Hold that position, pull up the arms. Trying to keep the elbows and wrist in line. All right, just 5 of them and rest. We're only gonna need 1 weight for this next exercise. It's gonna be a kick out. So we're gonna be sitting in our chair, weight in between the feet. So get nice and comfy in your chair where you feel balanced. You're gonna hold on. So pulling the weight back and then kicking it out. This one you're gonna feel in the top of the legs and the quads. Should get a nice firm contraction at the top here. This is by far easier to do with a dumbbell. In one of our other classes, I tried doing it with a can in between my feet, and that was hard for sure. Especially, I think I was wearing socks that day. A few more of these. And rest. All right. We're only going to do 5 squats with that. So come into the back of our chair just to have something to hold on to. I want you to try to get nice and low in a squat. Stand up. Squat and stand. Just 5. I'm going to go 1 more. All right, back to our chair. We're getting a lot of quad work today. It's great. Kickouts whenever you're ready. This one you should be feeling in your core and your quads. How's everybody doing at home with this one? I'd be interested to see what kind of stuff. You can even have like one of those yoga balls or the silver sneaker balls. You could be kicking out with a foam block, anything in between those legs. You just want to keep something squeezed in there, and then the quads are going to be doing the work with the kicking. Let's go, last one. Woo, should be feeling the burn in those quads. 5 squats to finish. To our chair. Get nice and low. Squat, stand. And last one, that makes 5. Great job. What were y'all doing with the kicks? I'm curious. Good. I want to do some balance holds next. So that was kind of our more active movements. So now we're just going to be really focusing on the balance part of today. So we're going to do a lot of single leg holds. I want you to pull that leg up into a high knee and then really pressing that other leg into the ground. I want you to try to hold right here. If you're holding onto a chair, just come into fingertips. If you feel comfortable, you can drop the hand to the side. Let's hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch legs. Same thing. Other side. Pull that knee up and hold. Great. Walk it out. We're going to do more of an active balance here. So it's still going to be a single leg hold, but this opposite leg is going to be doing our clock movement. So it's going to be going forward, side, back. So it's like it's going to 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Keep it going. This one is easy to do standing at a kitchen counter throughout your day, anytime. You're thinking about, oh, I don't know, how long something's going to be in the microwave. You can be doing this movement. And make sure on the way back, that leg's staying as straight as you can get it, and it's going straight back. Don't give me a kick back. This leg's trying to stay straight the whole time. And same thing with going out to the side. We're coming straight out. I think the camera angle might be a little weird here. I think this might be in line. So just to show you, it's coming straight in line with your other foot. You don't want it coming out at an angle. That's not going to be working the right muscle in the hip. All right, switching legs, same thing. So now that leg that was moving, we're standing on that. Opposite leg's going out to the front, side, back. So we're going 12, 3, 6. Good, keep it going. I gotta find a spot where I'm not kicking stuff. Couple more rounds on this leg. All right, walk it out. Going back to our single leg hold. I'm gonna glue that right foot to the ground, Pulling the left leg up and hold. If you want to really advance this move, you can add in the arms up and out. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead and drop that leg. Great, switching legs. Now gluing the left foot to the ground. So when I say that, I just mean I'm pressing the whole foot down. So I feel like my toes are connected to the ground, my heel, the whole foot is really just pressing down into that ground. It's very turned on, it's like connected, you know, and then this leg is trying not to move. We're just pulling it up, nice and tight. Upper body's locked. That foot on the ground is doing the work. Again, if you want, you can grow your branches up top. Ooh, this foot's doing some work here. I'm shaking today. In 3, 2, 1, drop that foot. Great. All right, instead of the clock movement, let's go straight out to the side. About 10 of these. So this is just working that outside of the hip. All right, switch legs. This one is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try to do it without holding on to my chair. Couple more. Great, walk it out. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and go heel to toe, few steps forward, then reverse it, few steps back. As close to heel to toe as you can get. If your feet don't actually come in line with each other, but they're close, that is close enough. If you just want to walk forward and back, that's fine as well. Just walking it out here. Because guess what? Next, we're going to work the inside of the thighs. All right, walking back to our chair. I want you to stand heel to toe. So get those feet in line now. And try to balance your weight between the front and the back foot. So it's not like you have all your weight leaning forward or all your weight leaning back. Try to balance it between the two. And then I want you to feel like you've got a piece of paper in between your thighs, like you're squeezing those thighs together. And I want you to hold right here. Squeeze. Almost there. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. All right. Other foot forward. Switching legs here. So now we've got the opposite foot in the front, but we're still balancing our weight between the 2 feet. Squeezing those thighs together like we've got that piece of paper we're holding. Keep it squeezing and hold right here. In 3, 2, 1, walk it out, good. Walking it forward, walking it back. Going heel to toe if you can, keeping those feet in line. Just still walking it out, forward and back. Let's go last time. All right, coming back to our chair. Another heel to toe hold. So whichever foot you want to have in front to start, balance your weight between the 2 feet. Squeeze those thighs together and hold. I want you to feel like you're squeezing the whole time here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, switching feet. Opposite forward. Which one did I just have? I think I have my left foot. So now my right foot's going to be in forward. In front, I should say. So once we get our feet stacked, our weight's pretty much balanced there. Squeeze those thighs together and hold. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk it out. Good job. All right, let's go into some active stretching. Some of these are still balance moves, but we're going to get a little bit of a stretch in with it now. So let's start with just some kickbacks. And this is actually going to be stretching the front of the leg, the quad. So try to get it up as high as you can, kicking it up towards you. Still keeping the knee back pretty much in line with the other knee though. So we're just getting a little active stretch on the front of the leg. And now if I have a stretchy band or a towel or something at home, I would wrap that around my foot if you can't reach your foot to go ahead and pull it up into a full quad stretch. So if you have a band, you would just loop it around that toe and then pull it up. Switching legs. And I'm going same leg, same arm on this stretch. Definitely do it next to your chair or wall so you can have something to hold on to. I have heard the trick that if you do the opposite ear, it helps, but you'll have to let me know. Ooh, I'm getting a good stretch on this quad on this side. All right, walk it out just a little bit. Let's try that one more time. We haven't really done a ton of quad stretches in this class, so if you need to grab that band or towel, do it, because we really want to stretch the front of this leg that we worked today. And then you can even make it into a little bit of a balance move if you're holding onto your chair. And then you drop the arm, see if you can keep the upper body tight. And still feeling that stretch in the bent leg. Great, switching sides. Ooh, my right quad is tight today. I'm going to turn to the side here. I wouldn't recommend turning while doing this, but just to show you that my knees are still in line. I don't have it pulled way back here. I don't have it in front. Try to keep the legs in line. Good. Go ahead and shake that leg out. All right, quads are done. We're going to do a standing hamstring stretch today. So I want you to stand with your feet hip width apart. So we got a nice wide stance. We're going to reach up nice and tall with the arms. Reach for the ceiling, even arching back a little bit, really reaching up. And then we're going to slowly roll it down to the feet. Keeping the legs nice and straight. Ooh, feeling a good stretch in the back of the legs. Ooh, and once you're down here, I want you to try to relax down into it. So kind of let your upper body go limp. There's no tension in the arms. You just kind of hang in, feeling a good stretch in the back of the legs. If you want, you can come over to one leg, both hands on the ankle. And you can go to the opposite side. Then returning to the middle. We're going to slowly roll it back up to standing. The head's going to be the last part to come up, so nice and slow. Once we get up at the top, give me some shoulder shrugs back and down, rolling the shoulders out. This one always feels good. And we're going to come to the front of our chair. To get it even deeper into this hamstring stretch, we're gonna kick one leg out straight, and we're gonna reach up and around for that ankle. Good stretch in the back of this leg. All right, back up to seated. Other leg, kick that leg out straight, reaching up and around for the ankle. And back up to your chair. Great. I'm gonna roll the shoulders out a little bit more. Feels like they need to be rolled out. You wanna bring it into a full-on arm roll. That's good as well. All right, then we're coming to the back of our chair. This is my favorite stretch for this class. This is a modified runner stretch. So definitely make sure you're in the back of your chair here so you got something to lean into. We're gonna take a big step back with one foot, getting that heel to the ground. You should feel a good stretch in that back calf. And then you're really leaning into the front leg. Feel that calf stretch. This is a good one. I don't know anybody who doesn't have tight calves. Good, and step forward, switching legs. Big step back with that other foot. Get that heel to the ground, this back leg straight. And lean into the front leg. Try to keep that heel down in the back. Great, stepping forward. Stepping back with that first leg. This time we're going to keep our feet under us a little bit more, but you're still keeping that heel down in the back, still feeling a little bit of a stretch there, but you can pretty much feel balance between your front and back feet here, because now we're going to add in the arms. We're going to reach one, or if you're comfortable, two arms up and back. I like to pick a spot on the ceiling. Helps me balance here. For a big reach up, and make sure you're planting both of those feet into the ground. Let's go 3, 2, 1, dropping the arms, stepping forward. All right, one more time on this other side. Big step back, heel to the ground. Balancing our weight on our feet. When you're ready, one or two arms up, reach up for the ceiling. Press the feet into the ground. 3, 2, 1, dropping the arms, stepping forward. All right, that is all I have for us today. Thank you so much for joining my balance class. We'll do it again next Monday. Tomorrow at 1's our body bar if you want something a little bit more higher intensity, but this was great for a Monday. I'm gonna check in on the comments real fast. All right, thank you all again for joining me. And if you like this workout, go ahead and share it with your friends. We'll appreciate that. Bye-bye.